So, recap for yesterday. And what I did. I got up really early. Then what did I do? I did something in the morning. Oh yeah, I got up pretty early. Then I went and saw Star Wars with my family. Well, my dad and my sister. Then I went to work after that. I worked till 8, 9, and then I went to Landos after that. And I went to bed when I got home. Basically, that was it. Um, I got a new set of books. I don't have it with me, but I got Jules Verne classics and I got John Carter of Mars. Two really great sets that I'm gonna enjoy reading when I get to it. But it's really good. Spent a while in there reminiscing my Shannara stories and all the stories I love to read. Yeah, Shannara, it's the way to go. Was there? Figured I'd use it. Anyway, um, I noticed that it's raining. I love the rain. Random story over. Anywho, we're already back at the beginning of the playlist. Did not realize we were back at the beginning of the playlist again. Yeah, I'm just like looping playlists. Um, I've been going over bills and stuff, and I'm actually ahead for the last 3 weeks, and I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna keep ahead. I'm gonna take my Christmas money, and I'm gonna buy a lot more ramen, and just live on a diet of ramen until I get this crap paid off. But I'm okay with it. Um, and then I'm gonna buy myself a sound card for Christmas. But other than that, I think that's it. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I said I wasn't. I said I wasn't gonna do that. I'm not gonna buy myself a sound card for Christmas. The only thing I might buy is I might buy a case, but I might need that case because the what's in the case my old case right now, it's just not. It's does never fit in the old case. So if I'm gonna do something with it, I'm gonna get a better case. So I'm probably gonna have to do that. Finishing up paperwork from those visits Wednesday that I've totally forgotten to do over the course of the week. Yeah, and I was supposed to have them done by Christmas Eve. I haven't done them since then. So I mean, they haven't said anything to me, but I'm gonna get the paperwork done so that it's in tomorrow for all the accounting people, and they'll be happy with me and they won't yell at me. Um, Overall, besides it being rainy and wet on December 27th, it's a good day. Oh wait, I lied. No, I was right. It is December 27th. Man, I'm good. But yeah. Oh, I met this really awesome gay guy at Lando's last night. Really cool, really fun. He wants to put me up in his place in New York, and he has a boyfriend, so I don't have to worry that he's hitting on me. Well, I guess I still do have to worry that he's hitting on me. But I mean, if it gets me a free thing to New York City, free place to stay, free drinks and stuff, I'm not gonna argue. Drinks, free digs. Sorry, the guy likes to drink, so every time I talk to him, it's like we talk about drinking, and it's like I don't drink, and he's like, anyway, this is the kind of white Russian I like, and I'm like, okay, okay, yeah, sure. I don't drink, and I won't drink, but that's fine. I also don't smoke, and I won't smoke, but that's fine. If you still want to put me up and hang out with me, I'm okay with it. No, but I mean, he's really cool. He loves to dance and stuff, and it was really nice having him there last night because, I mean, only other person that I knew was my ex-girlfriend, and she didn't really want to dance. So, I mean, I'm not opposed, and it's not like I'm opposed to dancing with her because she's my ex-girlfriend. I'm just opposed to people that are just kind of doing it just to save face. It's like, if you don't want to dance, don't dance. But it was a weird crowd. The music was just a touch weird, and it was really helpful to have a gay guy there that totally was in touch with his feminine side because he totally could dance to the music they were playing. It was all feminized music and stuff. And oh, our banana pie case. I made an actual good print of it. It fits together and everything, and it looks nice. I'm just trimming off the little excess because sometimes I don't know if you can see that. See that little blip right there, that little tiny, like, almost can't tell it's there blip. Oh, right there, that's a good view. That little blip, yeah, I just gotta scrape that crap off, and it's a perfectly good case. Right now, I'm trimming up the edges. One of the edges, had a bad corner print. You can usually tell when it's a bad corner print because the corner warps upwards. Confusing, right? It warps up, but that's how it goes. Yeah. So, not even thinking about it, I started doing this while I'm talking. But I mean, I'd love to go up to New York, down to New York City. So I mean, that would be awesome. And I mean, since he's a gay guy, I'm sure that he would be all into see a Broadway show, which would make my life. Like, I just want to go see something on Broadway, preferably like something great, like I don't know, Phantom of the Opera, Book of Mormon, all the big staple ones. Any of those would be great. Well, oh, nice job. That was a good cut. I wish I was doing this with a scalpel earlier. So easy. And then I forgot it at home. And I was like, crap, it's not helpful. But, I can pretty much print whatever I want. And I got people, tech guys at Staples literally lining up to have me print stuff. It's ridiculous. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, 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 yeah. If you'll do it, I'll. All right. Okay. And I mean, they're gonna pay me too, so I was like, I'll just buy more filament. I mean, I'm gonna overcharge them a little, but make a little money on it. Why not? I mean, the one guy was like, "Hey, I need like 70 of these things printed," and I'm like, "Hmm, "I'll do like 5 cents a thing, depending on the size. I'll do like 5 cents per. But if they're big, it's gonna cost you like $1 per." That's cool. Yeah. So oh, so at Lando's the other night, strange woman came in, you know, she was at the bar drinking. I was dancing, going crazy by myself. And she walked over and introduced herself. Well, actually, she didn't really introduce herself. She tried to say her name to me and everything she said, so it was hard to hear her. So, but I believe her name was like Alexi or something, Alexis, something like that. It started with an A. That was the best I could pick out, and it's extremely rude to like say I didn't hear you like 7 times in a row. So after like the third time of saying what, I just gave up and I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." It's just after that point, it's just polite courtesy to just, "Okay, your name is I can't understand." Um, but I mean, this lady, you know, weird off the get go, She compliments me, tells me I'm really nice, and I'm sitting here going, okay, this is gonna be another one of those people gonna be like, hey, do you want to get out and have something to drink sometime? And I'm gonna be like, no, not really. I'm not interested in you. I'm sorry. And instead, she's like, she just tells me, she goes, you're a really nice guy. And I was like, thank you. And then she didn't ask anything else. And I was like, oh, cool. I got an actual honest to goodness compliment for no reason. There was no. Nothing behind it, like, you're a really nice guy. Can we go out? There wasn't anything behind it. It was just, you're a really nice guy. And I was like, thank you. And, so we started chatting, and she was there hanging out because her boyfriend was doing something else. And she was like, "Do you enjoy dancing?" And I was weird. She asked me what I did, and I was like, something computers, music. I worked at a part-time jobs, you know, just the general basic kind of stuff, and just chatting it up, having a good time. And before she left, she she turns to me, she looks me dead in the eye, and to talk in the club, you have to be like this close. So she's like right here, like faces here, like talking in my ear, and I'm listening. And she says something, and I'm like, I couldn't hear you, so I have to get closer. So I'm like about half an inch from her face, and she says to me, "You are the most wonderful man I've ever met. Don't change." I just backed up and I looked at her and I was like, "What?" Like, because I mean, just out of the blue, like she says this to me, and she goes, and I was like, and she repeats it word for word, and I was like, "Thank you." And she mouths the words "don't change" and then grabs her coat and leaves. And I was like, what just happened? Like, I was baffled. I felt so good about myself that I haven't felt good about myself for like a month or so. I haven't felt too good because I mean everybody's been down my throats about random crap. But that made me feel so good about myself for absolutely no reason. And I was proud to be me at that point in time, which wasn't something I can say a lot. I'm proud to be me. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud to be me. I know who I am and I'm proud of it. Boom. But for once, I was legitimately like, I'm me, god dang it, and that's awesome. Like, it's just so excited and so ecstatic just to I am. And I just it was amazing. It was an amazing moment that was lost on everybody else standing there because they were so busy drinking, you know, and which is the reason why I don't really ever drink, you know, and and the other guy, said the same exact thing, he was like, "You're a really awesome, wholesome person, and I want you to come hang out with me," and I was like, "I'd love to," you know, and he goes, "You were just so down to earth," and I was like, I appreciate that. And the fact is yeah, I'm down to earth because I'm not busy getting drugged up in order to have fun. I just go out and do it, you know? You can do that. You can just go out and have fun. You don't need to get all messed up in the head to go have fun. You don't need to drink till the end of the earth. You don't need to you don't need to drink till the end of the earth. You don't need to do drugs like weed and stuff like some people I know. You just do you. Just do you. Uh-oh. Let me answer this real quick. Glass Menagerie, James Houck speaking. How may I help you? Hey, how's it going, boss? Yeah. Oh, please, then by all means, stay home. I am in no rush to get it, Dick. Take your time, seriously. That's fine. You can just leave it at the store and I can come pick it up sometime. If you want to mail it, I just don't want you to waste any money. You don't need to do that. Oh, seriously, I'm in no rush for it. I promise you, I'm in no rush whatsoever. It's been really extremely quiet. Like two. No, they did not. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I just saw the Star Wars movie yesterday. Why? Critical assessment of it? Um, without I take it without spoilers. Um, my I I would give it an A, and the reason I would give it an A is it stays true to what Star Wars was all about. And when I say Star Wars, I'm talking the original trilogy. It stays very true to what Star Wars was about, but at the same time, it gives you a new aspect on it that they can build on it. So I mean, they perfectly captured the magic that was Star Wars from A New Hope and, all the good original trilogy. Then they went ahead and added some really cool things in special effects. It's really good. My dad and I and my sister loved it. We just watched it like yesterday. It was amazing. We loved it. It is good enough to see twice. Yes. I'm actually thinking about it because I got a couple friends I know that haven't seen it yet, so I was gonna call them up and ask them if they wanted to go check it out. It is both regular and 3D. They do have it in both at the mall. I saw it in 3D. I mm, I I think it adds a really cool dimension. There's just two times in the movie I remember where the 3D effect was kind of weird and it made the screen look kind of funky, and it yeah, it gave my dad a headache at one point for one part of the movie. I mean, it went away. It's just looking at it would give you a headache. So I mean, me and my sister shut my eyes, and my dad forced his eyes open and watched this giant starship go across the screen in 3D, and it was just a little much for the 3D effect. But I mean, I just watching the beginning in 3D was awesome because it just looked like the Star Wars scroll, like when they do Star Wars Chapter 8 and then they give you the synopsis. Oh, that watching that in 3D just made my day though. So I mean, it's up to you. If you're worried about getting a headache, I'd stay away from it. But if okay, then I'd probably stick with regular. But what the 3D effects were really cool for most of the movie. It was just in two spots where the 3D was bad. They should have probably like turned it off or shut it down for a couple of the pictures, but they kind of turned it on too high. It is worth being excited about. I absolutely loved it, and I mean, it is a stereotypical Star Wars trilogy. So just be warned that it will get you going and it will get you excited for the next one, but it's not coming out for a while, so you'll be stuck waiting. Oh, I hope so, because I mean, if they continue to go on the way they're doing it right now, it will be fantastic and so original, and it was so worth it. Yeah, he and it. I mean, watching it, it was 100% worth it, and it got me excited to watch the next one. And I didn't even know there was a next one until I watched it. I was like, there has to be a next one. And I looked it up and there was. I was like, yeah, of course there's an 8. Well, to be honest with you, I have not seen the original trilogy in its entirety. I've seen a lot of the first one and a lot of the third one, but for some reason, the second one in the original trilogy, I don't really think I've seen it all the way through. Yep. I if I mean, like I said, I remember the idea and the general gist of the original series, but I I think this is the one that I really didn't see. The one that I only remember bits and pieces of. Yeah, this is the one that I only saw bits and pieces of. It made me want to go back and watch them all again. So I'm probably going to. I'm probably going to go start at episode 1 and watch them all the way up to 7 again. There's 8 Harry Potter movies. The minimum. Oh yes, I have seen all 3 of those. Are fantastic. Okay. So do you want me to call you, or are you just going to call back around 4? Okay. Yeah. Are you going to call, or do you want me to call? All right. We'll figure it out. Yep. All right. All right. Thank you, boss. Bye. And there you go. I just had a great conversation with my boss about Star Wars, Star Trek, and awesome stuff. What? Like, yes, I love this. I love my boss here. I love Dick. I don't know if you know Dick Pope, but he's this major philanthropist, local guy. I don't know how much money he has, or if he's like extremely wealthy. I don't think he is, but I know that he does a lot of give back. Like he's on like 6 or 7 boards, and like so is his wife, and it's like they're on the college. I know they're not on the college board, but they're like members of the college foundation. They're members of Rotary. They're on the board for something spelling bee thing for kids. and they get crazy. Okay, I'm done. So I guess that's about it. You know, I don't know, but I guess that's about it. You know, um, fun. I love this one. Mm. All right. Anyway, I'm all out of stuff to say. So, bye bye. Have fun. Let me know if you need anything.